What's going on, guys? Today I'm back with another H.A.T format replay review for you guys. If you're interested in sending in your H.A.T format replays, you can go down to the video description and find all the information on how to go about sending those in. Anyways, unfortunately, I don't have a match today, but I do have a single game for you guys today, and it is going to be Rizugami, who is going to be on, I believe, Pure Artifacts, versus Joe Dinamita, who is going to be on Noble Knight, which I know a lot of people have been asking for Noble Knight, so I'm going to try to get some more Noble Knight gameplay in, whether that's me or just having you guys send in more, which if you guys have Noble Knight replays, definitely send them in. I would love to show them off on the channel, but anyways, let's get into it. Hopefully this will be a good match. It looks like Joe is going to start this one out. Opening hands, we see Miraculous Descent, Upstart Goblin, Double Artifact Aegis, and Sanctum, and on the other side we see Noble Knight Gawain, Guinevere, Noble Knight Brothers MST, and Noble Knight Gwalchavad. I might have to read over some of these effects for you guys, as I, again, haven't really shown off Noble Knights other than in deck profiles. But anyways, here Joe will draw a Boars for turn, which is very, very good, though I don't see that they have any. Well, I guess the Guinevere counts as a Noble Arms card, so they will be able to use the Boars if they go that route, which is very good, especially given that they also have something like the Gawain if need be. So let's see how they play this one out. Here they are going to normal summon Boars and then equip the Guinevere. Guinevere has the ability that you can target one Noble Knight monster you control, equip this card from your hand or graveyard to that target. That's the main thing that you need to know. The secondary effect, if it comes up, we'll go over it. And then Boars, because it's equipped with a Noble Arms card, you're able to, during the main phase, you can reveal 3 Noble Arms cards from your deck, have your opponent randomly add 1 to your hand, and then send the rest to the graveyard. So they're just doing the attack adjustment that Guinevere gives it, and they're going to use Boars, revealing Destiny, Excalibur, and Arfidutor, and here they get the Destiny, and then they send the other 2 to graveyard. Then they're going to activate Destiny, which makes so that once per turn, the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and then they're also going to set the MST and pass it over to Rizugami, who's going to draw a copy of Duality for turn. From here, they are going to activate Upstart Goblin, drawing a copy of Artifact Achilles Shield, then activate Duality, revealing Moral Tax, Sanctum, and Cards from the Sky, adding the Cards from the Sky, which, if they activate here, it's going to allow them to banish a fairy, this time being Artifact Aegis, to draw 2 cards, but then they aren't able to special summon or conduct their battle phase this turn. Here, drawing into an Upstart and a double Cyclone. They're going to activate Upstart, getting a Call the Haunted, which is very good, and then probably setting 5 here, which they are, keeping the Call the Haunted in hand, and MST is going to hit the copy of Aegis here. Over to Joe, who draws a copy of Upstart of their own. They're going to activate the Boars again, this time revealing a couple different ones, getting the copy of Excalibur, and sending the Excalibur and Gallatin. Let me just double check this real quick. Your opponent randomly adds. Okay, so it can be the same name. I couldn't remember if they had to be specifically different names or not. But anyways, from here, they are going to summon Noble Knight Brothers, which this one's really cool. It doesn't see as much play, I would say. Some people like it, some people don't. I think the builds that usually play things like Kaiser Coliseum, which isn't as popular in modern H.A.T, usually play this one because it has 2400 defense. But this one says this card can only attack if you control exactly 3 Noble Knight monsters and no other monsters. When this card's normal summon, you can special summon up to 2 Noble Knight monsters from your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except Noble Knight monsters. And then once per turn, you can target 3 Noble Knight and or Noble Arms cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, and draw a card. So yeah, it's a really cool card, but again, not everyone likes it. Here, they are going to special the copy of Gawain and Gwalchavad via the effect of Brothers. After that, they're just going to go to battle phase, and Rizugami's going to think for a second. They go double Cyclone, hitting the Guinevere, and I think they targeted the Achilles Shield there. And they're going to chain a copy of Sanctum to summon a copy of Caduceus. This one says that during your opponent's turn, each time an artifact monster or monsters is special summoned, draw a card, and you must control this face-up card to activate and resolve this effect. After that, the Achilles shield gets destroyed, and the copy of Guinevere should also be destroyed here, which it is. After that, Achilles shield triggers and special summons itself. And this one says if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot target artifact monsters you control for attacks for the rest of this turn. So really cool being able to kind of wall up here. And also they will get a draw off the Caduceus. And they draw into another copy of Caduceus. From there, let's see, they will go main phase 2, activate Brother's effect to shuffle back, this time shuffling back 3 of the Noble Arms Engrave, and getting a draw, drawing another copy of MST, which is very good. They say on resolution, they are going to go and activate Miraculous Descent here, which says that you target one of your banished fairy monsters, special summon it, and then when this card leaves the field, you destroy that monster, and when that monster is destroyed, you destroy this card. So here they're going to be able to bring back the Aegis, but it looks like the MST that was just drawn is actually going to check that, which is very nice. Next, they're going to take the Brothers and the Gwaine and overlay for a copy of Artorigus, which is going to be able to, just making a little changes there. They're going to use Artorigus, and it looks like they're not using the effect. Oh, I guess because they didn't want to go and equip the copy of Excalibur. And so from here, what they're going to do is they're going to banish the Excalibur for the rank up effect that it has. That says, let me just find it here. It says you can banish this card from your graveyard, target one Noble Knight Xyz monster you control, special summon from your extra deck one Noble Knight Xyz monster with a different name by using that target as Xyz material. It's counted as an Xyz summon and materials get transferred over. I know that this card can't be used during the turn it was sent to the graveyard. This was sent the previous turn, right? I think because they added an Excalibur and then I thought they sent an Excalibur. I could be wrong. You guys will have to let me know. I don't exactly remember if that was this turn or not, or if this was a different turn, but just in case, I mean, maybe even then, if there was another copy, I know probably only one was sent, because, oh, this was actually the first turn, I believe, because I think the second turn is where they added one, I think. I could be wrong. Guys, let me know if I missed that, but anyways, ranking up here, I don't think it's relevant, regardless, necessarily. Here, they're going to use the effect of Artorigus, which says you can detach an Xyz material from this card, then target one other monster on the field, destroy that target. So they're going to pop the Achilles shield. Here, Guinevere can equip to the Gwalchavad, and then Gwalchavad has the effect that you can target a Noble Knight monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand, and if you do, destroy one of your Noble Arms equips. So here they're going to get rid of the Guinevere, and then because this isn't equipped with anything, it's a normal monster, so they can then special the Gwaine here, and then overlay that for another copy of Artorigus here, which then they're going to go Upstart Goblin, get another Upstart, go Upstart, and get a copy of Ignoble Knight of Black Launcelin. This is another card you don't see as often. This one says you can send one face-up light normal monster you control to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. That's kind of neat. You contribute one Noble Knight monster, add one Noble Arms card from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Ignoble Knight of Black Launcelin once per turn. You can only control one face-up of it, okay? And here they're going to equip the Excalibur. I think that was to the Artorigus here, so it won't be able to be targeted. So after that, Rizugami will draw a copy of Moraltech, set the Call the Haunted and the Caduceus, and the Moraltech, Caduceus, and Call the Haunted, yep. And back over to Joe, who draws another Upstart Goblin. Here they're going to use the Sacred Noble Knight here to pop the Caduceus. Next, they're going to use Boars, and Rizugami just scoops it up here. I believe they attempted to go into another game. I'm not really sure what's going on here. It looks like they said that that was their first time against Noble Knight, and this deck definitely has a lot of effects going for it. and it's kind of cool to see a more pure version. A lot of people do prefer the artifact version of Noble Knight, so that's kind of neat to see here. But yeah, as I mentioned, I believe they tried to go for another game, but then Joe just left. So unfortunately, only the single match here. But if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like on this video, comment any questions or videos you want to see in the future. Again, I'll try to find more Noble Knight replays for you guys. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified anytime I put a new video out, share this video with your friends, and make sure to go down to the video description to find out how you can send in your hat format replays. But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.